You shall not skip this introduction to OrcSlayers. Hi, I'm Hollis Lorenzen, your dungeon master. And these lovely people at the table all around me, they're the party. Let's get into it. OrcSlayers. When last we left our intrepid group of heroes, they had just slain an evil mummy lord. And after finding their way into the dungeon of the globe. That's right. You have to forgive my memory. I've got the wizard Alzheimer's. All right, guys. So, yeah. Right now, you are in that nasty,
We're in a pickle.
You're in the nasty room where you fought the mummy guy. There's the gross altar thing that was yelling at you.
Yes. It was gross.
There's no light in here other than the light that is pouring in through the opened up phase door portal thing from the outside. So you guys are going to have to take care of light on your own. This way that you come was at the left of a T intersection. After entering the dungeon, you can go back go down the other way. What do you do?
Now there was something like talking to us in here, like after.
Yes, there
killed that
was
thing,
something
right?
talking to you in here. After you defeated
There was something major that happened. It was like, ooh,
the mummy.
And
It was mad because we killed the mummy, right?
we
Yeah,
killed
it
its
seemed
mummy.
to be,
That was a good joke, right, guys?
Wasn't it a female?
yes, it's a
We killed the mummy's mummy.
many-armed snake lady, and she said that your powers were nothing before her, and she would have destroyed you, but she enjoys toying with more miserable creatures, and she would like to see you beg wonderfully while you shriek and cry as she pulls you apart.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's not nice.
She also made overtures of an intimate nature to a Mr. Fiery Sorcerer.
I'm sorry.
Was it? Hey,
You're hot.
was it hot? I'm not proud of that.
Nor should you be.
You're in love with the mummy.
Love
don't
the
think-
snake lady.
I don't think he is in love with the snake lady.
Oh, snake lady romance.
Snake lady's in love with him. It could happen. I
think-
ship him.
I think
No,
Snake Lady just wants to use it for his body.
I'll ship him.
And by that
No.
we mean turn him into an undead
That's
monstrosity.
exactly.
Yeah.
No.
But I think
So, yeah, what
Billy,
do you
Billy
do?
Bob Firestar is only hot for his
I would
books.
like to heal myself.
Swipe
So I wanna-
right.
What
So
to
that's
heal
what-
yourself.
Yeah, I want to heal myself.
Well, also you guys, you did not loot the mummy.
It's like,
I looked at the mummy.
Hey! Alright, so you
Hey,
casting a spell to heal
Hey,
himself.
Six.
He wouldn't be able to catch.
Hey, Six. Do you think you would loot the mummy?
Abso-freaking-lutely, because that's what I freaking do, bro! Alright, let me get up there and,
I think Six would loot the mummy before.
I would search, it's what I'm searching,
He
right?
looted the mummy while the statue was screaming at everyone.
I'm searching, right? Search?
Yeah, go ahead, roll search.
Oh, right.
Can I inspire confidence?
That's a 25!
Oh, never mind. That's good.
Yes, you find all of his sweet, sweet loots.
Yeah! I tell
Um,
no one.
Hey, who's recording the loot? in this?
I tell
He was wearing
Not
got
me.
part
plate mail armor.
I
Plate
thought
mail?
Silas
Who has
was.
been recording?
I guess
Zach,
it's
do you want to do
loaded.
it? You want me to?
I have traditionally recorded all loot for the party, but due to my nature as a leader, I will now delegate many tasks, all responsibilities onto someone else. Contra, will you?
Do that. Yeah.
Contra?
Yeah.
Contra
Yeah.
party, do we trust the super cleric?
the one who has an entire domain devoted to rooting out lies.
I don't know. He seems like a shifty character.
So
I think
as
it's
I
safe.
as I find these items,
Yeah.
I call the Contra to have him
The
come over and
Contra.
check them out.
And you guys have bag of holding, right?
I do.
I
I hand
don't.
it off to Jake.
Sweet.
I hand it off to Contra.
Cool.
My
So
trusted
yeah, he was wearing
advisor.
plate mail. He also seemed to have like some lenses over his eyes that look like a unique item. He has an incredibly shiny helm, a silver unholy symbol representing the demon god Sathagwa, and let's see. He has another item, but I don't remember exactly what it looks like to the naked eye.
Might be cursed. I don't know.
Does anyone have
I doubt
Identify?
I do.
I don't. We've had cursed items in OrcSlayers before.
Oh,
Can
what?
we?
No.
So.
Should identify the
First
items.
item?
oh,
well,
do me
You gotta
stuff.
ask in character. Free.
So you were being a jerk out of character.
Oh yeah.
Why are you being a jerk?
Alright, hold on.
Yes, strike that. What the hell?
Free.
Okay.
Yeah.
He appears to
I
have
said
a
your name wrong.
cloak of
Fred.
finery.
I
I would like, let's see, who was the first person to encounter the mummy in combat?
that was.
Was it me? Or did
I
somebody
opened the
jump
door.
ahead of me?
Who closed the
I
door?
jumped in.
Yeah.
I jumped in first.
Did you
Uh,
attack him first?
I think
Let's retroactively roll you a spot, because you might have noticed something about this.
Because I mean, I opened it and then we saw in, right? Because you were.
Yeah.
I think 6 definitely went in first.
All right, so sport check. I suck at these.
You do.
All right, you didn't notice anything special about it at the time, but unlike you can tell with the exception of the items I've listed, like he had like other clothes and stuff. A lot of it is rotted, whatnot. The things I've listed are all in good shape. The cloak looks really good. That's all of his cool loops.
They're probably magic.
There might be some magics.
So,
Um.
so can anyone identify these?
Ellie.
I keep forgetting that one.
Just think Ellie from Borderlands, right?
Hey, Ellie.
Do you have it?
So,
Yeah. You may psionically identify any of those.
those
just do 'em all.
eyeglasses stuffs look
Might as well.
really cool.
Keep track of your PowerPoints, boy.
You know, I identify.
It's like 3 PowerPoints to do science.
Identify eyeglass.
Identify them.
That's a great deal.
How many
It
items?
is. It's way better than the spell.
Hey,
How many-
Hollis. I
Yes.
want to identify the eyeglasses.
Oh, I was
okay.
actually about to do that. Okay.
No, it is doing it already. She said it.
Too
She's
late.
doing it.
You have a
I mean-
material component.
I have the issue materials feat. Does that get rid of?
It won't for this because it specifically is a high value thing, and that's why science is so,
Easy
so
to
valuable.
prepare.
Because with psionics, you don't
Easy
have
to
any
prepare.
components.
Okay.
We
Okay.
must
Okay.
consult
Yeah,
the
how much? I don't remember how
experts.
much it is. It's like 100 gold or
This
something. For
King
a
Zilkra.
Yeah.
With his expertise.
I just have a monocle and I lift it. And I'm like,
All right, Zion. So just tell me which of the items you're identifying.
how many items are there total?
There's the full plate armor, which is not magical. There is the unique item of the eyeglasses that we.
Wait, do we know the full
I
place?
definitely want to do the
I
eyeglasses.
mean,
Anyone detect the magic?
I mean, I would assume that
I'll
detect
tell you
the
which one's
magic.
king.
I'll say I
Right.
identify all of them.
Ellie's identifying
That
that.
are-
I'm
That I
just
don't
saying, don't waste PowerPoints if
Yeah,
you.
I'm detecting magic.
All right, so
on the items.
when you're detecting magic on them, all the items but the plate mail and the unholy symbol detect as magic.
I'll identify all the magic ones then.
Because the
Okay.
the holy symbol is just evil.
Yeah, it's just an evil unholy symbol.
Villainy.
We should destroy.
Okay,
it.
the lenses are Eyes of Doom.
Oh my.
Oh,
Do I
Those
know
are
what they
awesome.
do?
that would be good for
The,
cleric.
the helmet is a helm of awareness,
I don't know what that is.
That would probably be like spot.
Extra initiative.
and
Spot?
the robe
Oh, yeah.
appears to be a robe of protection +4.
Wake up in the
Nice.
morning, put on your helm of awareness.
Wait.
Do I know what
Instead
the
of
eyes
drinking
do?
coffee.
What?
Just put on your helm
Robe of deflection or
of
whatever.
awareness.
Plus 40 racing.
That counts as awareness.
That sounds like a wizard item.
So
I want to
alert.
say it's a deflection bonus.
Guys,
Like,
that's just
Yeah, that actually would be really good for you.
You're like a dolphin. Like,
Is
I mean,
anyone going to
even though I'm
attempt to
very,
me putting on the
I'm
eyes of
very,
doom?
Do they?
you know,
Yeah.
Dolphins
selfish,
sleep
and I
with
want it for
one eye
myself, so my AC would be,
Yeah, it's
Oh,
equivalent.
You like watch
Does
the
my AC
like a
would be like
nature
30?
channel?
no, I just looked at.
Yeah, his AC's only
How does that take up on like a chest
They go up by 3.
It's
Close.
It's a dolphin fact of
It
the
takes
day.
up where close to
My
my
AC
AC.
would be
When
30.
I-
Put that over.
I would never be hit.
How does that work?
His is
Yeah, you
only
can.
20 though.
Yes.
It's
Yeah,
the
but
same
I
as
want
a
a higher
Copeland
AC.
system.
His was
Yeah,
zero.
it's a
Yeah,
quad,
I can give
like,
him my
shoulder.
cape and cowl
slot.
plus 1. And then he can have
Yes,
the,
yes.
and then I
But you
have
can't
plus
wear it
4.
with a ring of
See, it
protection.
works.
Right.
We
Well,
still
you
get
can,
pluses.
but they don't say.
Yeah, actually, we should make a note that we should get you guys. We should make copies of the slot
Mhm.
sheet.
Yeah,
on
that
the
would be
magic
helpful.
item
That
companion.
would be very
reason I'm
helpful,
saying that
actually.
is
Be
if I'm
more aware of,
talking
like,
about
what
being accepted,
all
so
magic
if I'm
items
up in
you're
somebody's
using and whatnot.
face,
Yeah.
and I'm
When
When I made my
group,
character for Robbie's
I'm more
mega
targeted
game,
than you.
I printed out a sheet that had that on it.
Yeah,
It was really
I
nice.
submit that by rolling a
Okay,
3.
but yeah, you guys found some loot.
Okay.
Literally
So
adds like 25.
free roll.
But I can't cast fire.
How do I
as
figure out
doom
what they do,
spells.
though?
So
Oh,
you gotta.
Oh yeah, well I mean identify them.
Also,
tells
yours
what
just
they do.
hits.
Um,
You just
the
hit.
Helm of Awareness
But it's
is a magical helm that adds a +4 awareness bonus to all spot and search checks.
That'd be a
The
good
wearer.
one.
I can't do that though because if I wear armor, then I lose my dex
That's not
and
armor,
I lose
though.
my
Is that
ninja
considered
wisdom
armor?
bonus.
That's not armor, though.
It's not armor.
No, that's a magic item.
You
Well,
talking about the cloak?
I also have
Wow.
eyes. I have all.
That's a different slot.
Goggles of minute seeing.
That's also a different slot.
I don't know if that would work in tandem.
What are the eyes?
I mean,
It
I don't-
depends then on the type of bonus that the goggles are giving you. Because,
Yeah.
The goggles give me +5 to search.
but does it say what type of bonus it is?
It's probably
whenever,
enhancement.
Whenever you whenever I identified it and looked
You
at
have a
it,
cloak
you
on?
just told me +5 to search.
That's
Um,
right.
We need to give the cloak to this boy.
Hold on, I'm already looking
Oh,
at the
yeah.
eyes, so I'll look at the
He's
goggles.
probably
I
got
don't
the
have-
lowest AC.
I don't
Yeah,
have.
he needs it.
You have a cloak?
He's a wizard.
I don't.
Right, the Eyes of Doom are crystal lenses that fit over the user's eyes. They enable him to cast
Adorn.
doom
Nice.
upon those around him. One target per round as a gaze attack. But you must take a standard
Hey,
action
you might have
to
that.
do so. Those merely looking at you are not affected. Those failing a DC 11 will save are affected as by the Doom spell.
What's the DC?
If you only have one of the lenses, the DC of the saving throw is reduced to 10. However, if you are wearing both lenses, you gain the additional power of a continual Death Watch, and you can use a Fear spell as a gaze attack once per week with a will DC save of 16 to resist. So
Yo,
they're
you can
pretty cool item.
you can totally be like Sasuke, but then just cover up one eye. So basically Kakashi.
Death Ward gives
kinda
you,
want these things.
allows you to have a sense.
The
I
goggles,
love all of them.
the bonus,
I'm nerdy.
And everyone and punk.
so the goggles of minute seeing search bonus is a competence bonus. The helm's bonus is an awareness bonus. They will stack if you use both.
Hey, yo, party.
Is it
Can I
search?
have the helm?
Searching spot. Did you bring your helm?
Huh?
Did you bring your Spartan
I
helm?
want
No,
the
I'll
eyes
just wear it
of
during
doom.
next session. I just won't wear the helm. I'll keep it in my backpack, and then next game I'll actually.
Dude, every time
you
you
should
search
totally
for
have
something,
that.
you should put it on.
But
Let me
then,
put on this helmet that limits my vision to help me search.
but that doesn't count as
So it's-
armor, right?
It's called Helm of what?
Awareness.
Helm of awareness.
Paulus, that doesn't count as armor, does it?
No, it will not violate his not wearing armor thing.
Yeah.
It might. I mean, it's a really shiny, fancy thing. So I guess situationally,
When I'm trying to hide.
if
It
he's
might
trying to
suck.
hide, that might be a detriment, which I will just randomly bring out to screw Logan over.
Sorry, Logan.
3 to spot and search.
I want the
Plus
eyes.
4.
I want the eyes of doom. Is that really
That's pretty
what we're
cool.
me having that?
I've already taken that.
What?
You got the Eyes of Doom?
Yeah, I asked and no one
But
said.
I
have a quick
But I identified it and actually said that I wanted it before, but you guys don't hear it.
Well,
I have a
I
question.
guess
So could
I
they could
didn't.
they realistically
That lets me tell what
All
everyone's
ties.
health
guys
is.
hold on
Default
could they realistically
Yeah, Ellie.
each wear one?
Yes.
Just do that. Well, if
it's
you
just
take
that you
one,
don't get the cool powers. If
Yeah.
you don't wear
It
it.
lets
know.
me tell what everyone's health is at.
So
I
is this
really
like the
wanted-
Solomon
No,
story?
it doesn't let you know their exact health. It basically lets you know if they're like
To figure
really
out,
critical.
like,
Yeah.
which
It's
ones
not
are
that
really
powerful, but
Yes.
it gives you a sense.
but I'm
Gives me a
saying,
sense of
split
how
in half.
everyone's at.
I kind of wanted those personally.
all right. I'm gonna
King's
go into.
angry.
I'm gonna go into character here because I see that
King's
Freed and Zilkroth are starting to.
Perhaps
Yes.
we can put together
They
a
both want
contest of sorts.
Magic.
No.
Let me
go.
let me try this, Silas.
Okay.
Freed, I will let you go. Actually, you'll go second. Zilkroth, I will let you choose whether you want to give your reason first or second as to why you want these. Do you want to go first, or do you want me to let Freed go first?
Freed can talk.
Okay, Freed, why do you want these? Tell us why you should have both of them.
Gotta see the book again.
Oh my god.
I was gonna write it down.
Hey,
And then,
Zilkroth, you want to tell us why you want them? While someone's looking at their stats.
Okay.
Two different
Here's the
spells
thing.
you use on-
Okay, the way these work is they are magic crystal contact lenses.
Oh, they're contact lenses.
Yes, they're a crystal lens that you literally put over your
So
eyes.
we could put,
So we
could
just-
give them both one, right?
Yes, you can, but
They
you
don't
get,
get the
you
good
get
power.
2 more powers if you have both on, and you only get to use the Doom effect if you have one, and it's at a lower save.
What are the powers that you get if you have both?
If you have both, you are always affected as though the Death Watch spell, you would cast it, which lets you know when creatures are in critical condition. It also lets you use once per day a day's attack of fear as a spell with a DC save to resist of 16.
So you really want to have both of them?
You want both if you can, yes.
So, if I may speak up, Zilkroth cast Identify, so we would be alerted of this knowledge of what the
Yeah,
contact
he
lenses can do.
said that he identifies them and tells the group.
So if you think about it, since they do have the ability to see creatures who are at critical damage, they're wounded, they're hurt. He is the party cleric. He could use that to see any of us who have been hurt and then heal us.
Although he has prayed for storms, and I don't like
Also,
Yeah, I was
do
gonna
you
say,
have-
both
I have
of them.
no like
You
it.
make
No,
a good
okay.
point.
I have
Also,
the
hasn't
too,
he
you
said
know.
he's not going to heal us?
Yeah.
Oh wait,
What?
he said that?
No, I didn't.
Didn't you say you don't?
No,
like
I
it?
said
No,
I said I only
okay.
prepared
Billy Bob.
harm spell.
What
Like,
he was saying is
inflict
that
spell.
he didn't prepare cures because he can spontaneously turn.
That
makes
That's what I said.
I do.
Don't twist my.
That could be interpreted as I won't heal you. I don't have any cures. I mean,
I do cast my vote that perhaps Zilkroth should take them, since he's proven himself reliable, except for in dealing with jewels and sailors, and just
And I mean, he has
It's
been
not
in
like
the
he'll
party
just
longer too.
yeah.
So
Also, you know, won't go crazy with them like
on the other hand,
some random. dude.
Zilkroth has probably the most loot out of any character.
That's fair.
Hey, also it would match my crystal on my forehead.
Okay, so Silas, 1 vote for Zilkroth. I will abstain from the vote to make it actually not possible to tie the vote.
That's a good point.
Freed will not vote, and Zilkroth will not vote. So, Zilkroth 1.
Well, I was gonna vote for Freed.
Ellie. Zilkroth.
As a show of good faith, I would vote for my opponent.
So the only thing that
I love
Eyes
that.
of Doom
Contra.
will give me is Death Watch.
Contra, what will
Essentially.
what vote will you cast?
I already gave the eyes to Freed, so I'm not
Yeah.
going to take him back away from
So
him.
that's 1 vote for Freed.
Wait, who said you had them in the first place?
He picked them up.
Everybody handed them to me.
Yeah, he picked
To
them
be
up.
fair, though,
Freed.
How was I identifying?
Okay,
it?
so
he has to.
in a
talk to the
crazy
people
turn
to
of events,
identify him.
friends,
He does.
and
Yes.
something,
does it?
Zaldia has to make the decision.
She votes for herself.
It's 2 and 2.
I say we get up
And by any chance that there's a split vote, I will have the last vote. Go ahead, Sally.
I think Zion needs to take him.
Zilkroth it is! Good job, buddy!
I think it is deserved.
And then I walk over to Freed and I
Yeah.
say, Freed, unfortunately...
Yeah, they only give me Death Watch.
I said,
so-
unfortunately,
They
Zilkroth
can't use
did
Doom or
get
Fear.
voted...
Fear's once a week, and
Oh, it's once a week.
yeah, it's once a week.
Hey, Fred.
The Doom's
So-
once around.
Unfortunately,
You have to use your
party has
actions
voted
for it, though.
to have Zilkroth
I mean, if you're out of spells.
take both of the...
No, I was go ahead, take them.
Not that he's
Siegfried.
And then
I looked at it and
I
they're
don't think he's
garbage.
That was
Siegfried, it's nothing against you.
They're garbage.
I looked at it and they're garbage. Except for they were pointy.
Might as well look up how it's spelled.
So while they do like a big ballad over who should get the magic item,
Yeah.
So what else is there?
I'm going nothing else. I'm going to
There's
destroy
the cloak.
the
Did anyone
unholy
want
symbol.
Garrett
Okay.
has a phone.
Cool.
Is that difficult to do?
I mean,
I have a hammer.
it's as difficult as it's like a talisman, probably yay big.
Yeah.
Made out of like pure silver, so relatively tough.
Now, is this going to be a
I'll
Gimli
just-
situation when he tries to
I'll
smash
just
the ring
smash
and
it
break the hammer?
and kind of deface it.
What do you have to smash it?
I have a waiting for.
Yeah, you went like for like a couple rounds with that, and it is just like crumpled up mess of silver.
Yeah, and I'll keep it to sell, but I'll mark that it's broken.
At just the weight of the silver, that's probably worth like 5 gold. Wow.
Nice.
Nice!
Pure silver, still. But
Okay.
yeah.
I'm gonna give you the extra ring of protection that I have
Oh yeah,
because it doesn't
it doesn't stack.
stack.
So you
So
put on the cloak?
yeah, I got the cloak.
Okay.
So yeah, it's just ring of protection one.
Thank you.
So just put that.
Does anyone need
Good
that?
job, man.
You already.
What's your AC?
I mean, I don't have one.
My
Does
AC
anyone-
is 22 without it, so that's not bad.
Mine's is also 22.
Mine's a 29.
20.
Do you have any deflection bonuses?
Well, I have a +1 cloak, but that's for saving.
Uh-huh.
And
What's your
then, I guess not. Yeah, my AC is 20.
Oh.
Do me double check.
Yes.
I can look really quick.
So you could probably use.
So you have 2 in your deflection modifier. You have a magic ring +2 AC, so you might already have a +2 version of it.
Oh, okay.
I'll say, come on, everyone, let's continue on through the dungeon.
That's you.
Have any light sources?
Light.
Yeah.
Zach has
Zealous.
daylight. Right?
Daylight.
Oh, I got absorbed.
He had to use his daylight to counteract the deeper darkness that the mummy had.
Is that how that works?
Yes.
So it's like a one.
Yes, if you're using it for that purpose, it dispels the darkness.
Okay.
So yeah, that you've used it up.
Contra does have light prepared, and I will cast that on my shield.
All right, sweet. Contra is your flashlight.
Nice.
Contra, will you lead the way?
I begin to carefully step down the corridor ahead of everyone else.
I follow closely behind.
Okay.
I follow. Thanks
The
for that.
corridor goes down that opposite way.
Yep.
And it makes an abrupt kind of a right angle turn to the south. Or rather, it seems that way. The corridor comes to a 90-degree turn, but then when it goes down, it jogs diagonally to the southeast.
Okay.
Over. For about 50 feet. And then it kind of opens out a little bit. There's an alcove kind of branching this way, and there's a flat surface as you guys come out, and the corridor seems to go to the north. I would like to get a spot check.
Contra.
Everybody, real quick.
From everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just walking through.
Got a 15.
Am I detecting a disguise?
You are not.
Okay.
Yeah, got a 15.
Oh, see, I should
Yeah,
probably put that
more
in
than
there as part of my bonus. That would make sense.
I got an 18.
I got a 2. I got an 11.
Come on, give me a high roll. Give me a high roll.
Does anybody have any skills in craft other than Zion?
Yeah, me.
I can
I have
look.
craft, poison, and
Art,
alchemy.
calligraphy.
Okay.
I wrote down
Sculpture,
I wrote down cook and
sculpting.
craft.
Excellent.
Do you want sculpting?
No.
I got a 25.
Yeah, 25. Yes, something stands out to you as you guys are going down. Here, let me stitch this out real quick.
I was in the middle of the party, so I
Contra
put my
sees it
helmet on because I,
Oh yeah, what'd you get?
most of this
34.
morning,
Oh,
so-
damn. Yes.
I add
Okay.
22. So
Oh my god.
What is? Why didn't you just say what you had? You know you're gonna be the highest.
well, I don't want to make it
Every
to where
time.
no one else ever feels like they want to roll.
We don't need to
He's
roll for
like,
spot when we have
that's
you.
the-
That's what you're for.
Oops.
That's the purpose. Why didn't you just take the helm?
I don't know.
Because you would have a plus 26 to spot.
I mean, isn't
You're
plus
a
22
Pathfinder.
enough?
No.
No.
What if I'm asleep? Someone else needs to be able to spot.
Then we can take it off your
Yes.
head.
Yeah, just like hand it to the next person on watch. I don't even know.
Oh, you're the
yeah.
trap finder.
I think it's good. Yeah, you're the trap finder, and it's good to have more than one
I have a
character
plus
that can
20
find
to
it.
search now.
Plus, my beard is too big. It wouldn't fit in the helm.
Yeah.
I have a plus 20 to search now. A big bushy beard.
Big bullshit beard.
Fluffy.
Plus 20 to search.
All right, so I don't know where you guys are right now, but this is where you just come down,
Yeah.
and right in here, the two that rolled super high, you notice that there appears to be a stone up in the wall, about 4 feet off the ground, that just stands out to you. It doesn't appear to be structurally part of the wall.
I say, Contra, wait. And then I get to the front of the party, and
I see it too.
I'm going to start. I want to search to make sure there's no traps.
Hollis, I also got a 25. Did I see it?
That's great.
Yeah, I rolled a 20.
You got 20?
Yeah.
You got
No.
I
Well,
did
you got a
see
20.
it. No, I
25.
got a 25.
Oh, okay.
I like
Nice.
it. He rolled
yes.
So like
It's
he
a
says,
DC 22.
oh,
See it.
so he says he see it, you see it, and I'm like, I see it.
3.
Nice.
All right, now I'm going to start searching
Yeah, we step back and we let 6 search for
for
traps.
traps. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 2.
That's a trap.
Searching for the trap is
30.
All right, 30.
Wow.
That carefully searching. You're kind of searching around that area.
Mhm.
You can definitely tell that this appears to be like a button or something like that.
This is like an Indiana Jones room.
Now,
Should press it.
can I
Right
roll?
now, it's like flush with the wall, but you can see like that it's like the lines. There's no mortar in it. It's you could push it in line.
Okay. Before I do anything, is there a way that I can like roll to kind of figure out,
What will happen?
maybe what will happen or like what this operates like? Do you have any?
That
knowledge?
is a good question.
I have knowledge.
Oh, you're a
Arcana,
sorcerer. I
and
keep
history.
forgetting you're not a wizard.
No, I'm not a wizard.
I keep forgetting that.
You are a sorcerer?
I am a sorcerer.
Yeah, he's not a wizard. I keep forgetting.
It's the hat.
Yeah, it's always
Yeah.
throwing me off.
Sorcerers don't wear
It's
hats.
so tall it's out of the screen.
I'm a wizard.
I'm a wizard.
I cast Screw You, Logan. Did that help?
Is that permanent?
It's like blindness. It's really just blindness. It only works on one thing.
Hey, 6. I could try to detect secret doors around that
I
area.
have secret door finding already.
Yes.
He's an
You
elf.
would've, gotten that.
An
All right.
elephant?
He's
So
an
okay.
elephant.
Yes. On your search,
Okay.
I'll give you a little more here, Logie.
Yes.
Yes. You do also notice
That's my name.
Logie?
it kind of is.
Logie Dogie.
This is going on YouTube.
All right.
Logie?
You notice that there appears to be scrapes or scratch marks
Oh gosh.
Oh.
along the floor.
Yeah,
That's
it's
terrible.
Going
That's
down that way.
Oh.
How about let's move out of
That's
that
probably
area?
not great.
This is why I was asking if people had craft, if you have something that's stonework related, or if you are a gnome or dwarf, which the party has no gnomes or dwarves. You can kind of intuit a little something here.
Now, how
Dungeon
far
here.
does that go back?
How do you want to walk down that corridor and check it out?
I don't want to go down it. Is it low light? Is it?
There's
low
no light other than the light you have. So with the contra over here and you looking down there, you can only see 20, 30 feet down that way.
Because I have low
Well,
light.
actually,
vision,
sorry.
is
As
why
an
I'm
elf,
asking.
yes, you can see further. My bad, Mr. Elf. You can see 60 feet down that way.
Okay.
So.
Can I see anything special?
Special.
Actually, exactly as far as you can see that the scraping marks go all that way down the corridor. And the corridor goes at least 60 feet. And you can that's the limit of your vision.
Maybe this button sets off a wall that will squish everybody against the wall at the other end.
It just goes.
Yep.
You should press it.
Maybe we should
I'm gonna look on the floor around us and back in the hallway that we came from
For more marks or what?
Yeah. For more
Okay,
marks.
go ahead, roll search.
37.
Wow.
There's definitely not marks that are similar.
Perfect.
On the way you came.
Perfect. All right, so
6. We could also check the ceiling in case there's anything that would like fall from the ceiling and then roll down the hallway or something.
Under that
Yeah.
same
Oh,
check, I'll allow you to examine the ceiling back down this way. It looks normal. Just the worked stone of the dungeon.
okay.
Could I try like bardic knowledge? This whole setup.
She has seen Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yes.
Because she's a bard.
So
More like she heard the story related to her. Yeah, okay, sure. Give me a bardic knowledge check.
8 plus 17. What's that?
25.
25.
25.
What you're thinking is there's probably either some sort of stone that moves along this surface. It might be. It doesn't seem like it comes from above because all the lines are like horizontal ridges, going back and forth one direction. So somehow something.
Where do the
Scrapes
lines
along.
It's like one of those axes.
Oh, does it?
I just said
does it
that,
look
like
it's
they're
going both
like
ways?
from here
Scraping.
to all the way
All the way.
down as far as.
We should press it.
Just-
Are they in the room?
So what I'm thinking,
There's no room. This is just corridors.
Everyone should.
I'm
The
gonna-
room
I'm
is
gonna-
way back
I'm gonna
about here
suggest
from where
something.
you guys are.
all right. So 6 is going to turn to the party and say, so I'm not exactly sure what we should do, but my best idea is either one, you guys stay in the back corridor that we came through, and I will stay up here since have the best chance of dodging anything, or you all can continue down the hallway. Let me know when you get to a point in the corridor at which there's no more scraping on the floor, and then call it to me. I'll hit the button, and then I will run or figure out how to get down to you guys.
I've got an idea. Have you searched that back wall there where the scrapes lead up to?
Where do you mean? Because I looked all the way down the hallway and searched in that hallway.
The back corner.
On that actual wall there.
The right angle.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I searched the whole floor.
But the wall.
Hey,
The
how
wall?
Is there
Like,
anything in the
is
room
there any way
that looks
there's
like
a seam
it
there
would
that it opens?
hit the button?
I mean, if there would be a scene
Where you
there,
are?
you would
No,
see scraping leading
This
up
is
to that.
there's
We
nothing.
could
I
that looks
feel
it
like
can
that
No,
activate.
I've looked at the whole
Other
floor.
than the button.
we
which
should
is
all just
very-
stand
very
back where the
well
scraping
hidden.
isn't
Can I
and
use
then
all
press
This
the
should be
button.
just
Can I use knowledge
normal
dungeoneering?
stone.
So,
For architect?
perhaps the
Do you have
button,
that?
since it's so
I have dungeoneering.
well hidden, is the
I have
deactivation
knowledge
button for whatever
dungeoneering and
trap this
architect.
is.
He's an architect.
It's like the only way to get past it, maybe.
Who has architecture?
I have architecture and dungeoneering.
Dungeoneering would probably be the best because architecture would just be the layout of the hallways, not traps. Or
I mean, no one has engineering.
Engineering would be more appropriate. I'm not going to give you any engineering on this one. Sorry.
Oh.
I feel like we
Um,
should just go ahead and press it.
I agree with that. We should
I
just
feel
press
like-
the button.
Do you
I
want
feel
me
like
to do
one
it with,
person
like,
should
mage
press
hand,
it and
like,
everyone else
so we can
leaves?
step back a little bit?
It might take.
What
it
if
might
the button
take
turns us
more
all into
weight
lizards?
Then
than
5
what you
pounds.
can
Okay.
use.
That's what it actually does.
All right, so I'm gonna say everybody take a step back into the corridor we came from, and I'm gonna press the button.
Let's do it.
So
Not worth the screen.
I'm going to lay my hand on it. I'm not gonna press it yet, and I'm going to put a foot, like one of my feet, like up against the wall. So then, as soon as I shove it in, then I can just bolt back into the hallway, like back into the corridor we came from, to make sure that I, don't get crushed or something.
Squished.
Yeah, because that would not be great.
I prepare to cast Dimension Door.
Fair enough. Okay. Well, you do
I
6.
as soon as I put one foot up on
So,
the
okay,
wall.
just to be clear, the rest of the party's back up this way,
Yes.
and you're
from
over
where we
here.
came
You're
from.
gonna press a button.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna press the button and then immediately sprint around the corner.
Sprint around this corner.
No.
This
Oh,
corner.
God. Yes.
And he walks
Okay.
straight
All right.
to the door.
As you push the button, yes, grinding sounds begin immediately, and a massive. This entire wall here just goes.
That's what I was thinking.
and it starts moving along, and you can just see it like kind of flowing by, and a goodly amount of wall moves along until it ends with this basically being flush here.
Yeah.
And you can hear it like it stops, and now back this way is open.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's cool.
Neat.
Nice.
It's a door.
That's right. It's just a dough.
I'm gonna.
That's a dough.
I'm gonna.
I need a way to wipe this stuff up
You
again.
get that?
I'm gonna walk
Also
up.
grab me a dough.
I'm gonna walk up to the edge of that, and I'm going
Like
to
up here?
yes, and I'm gonna check for traps because I don't know if it would still be trapped.
Okay, so a 10-foot wide corridor goes down this way. You can only see about 30 feet without proper illumination. It just appears to be an open corridor with a lot of scrape marks on the floor.
Everybody, come on up.
Yeah.
I think we're
We
safe.
move up.
Let's go that way.
I'm gonna stay
You
in the
guys should go
front.
this
though.
way.
Through the rock.
I'm gonna stay in the front and search for traps. It's a new area. I don't want to run into any issues.
Okay.
And then I guess when the light gets up to the door, I can see 60 feet, right?
Yes.
Does
It
anything
goes
change?
at least 60 feet.
Okay.
Same as I just described.
So then I will continue walking, and it's always dangerous to say every 15 feet do a search check. I asked Contra, what do you think should I check literally every time that we take a step, or like every couple of steps?
I don't know.
Because I don't want to take forever, but I also want to make sure that we don't die.
Let's look ahead and
I don't-
see if there's something else that looks suspicious.
I don't know if we're in
Should
a
check
hurry.
every 10 feet.
That's true. We
Check
don't really
every
have
foot.
any now. I'm gonna take my time,
Okay.
searching every 5 feet.
Every 5 feet?
What?
Good Lord, man.
Like, it's gonna take us like a day to walk.
No, I'm gonna use
Basically,
my.
I mean, like
to
a,
the next
a
one.
proper
We take, like,
search
one
check
step,
takes like
like,
5 minutes.
I'm gonna
Like,
make a nat wisdom check. A base wisdom check, and see if I can does this make sense? Just internally. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense that I shouldn't do that. So every 10 feet.
Okay. That's fair.
Search check. First one
I like that.
is gonna be a 37.
How long should light spell last? I don't last forever. It lasts for hours.
57.
I can look it up.
57.
Search every square inch.
How much was that?
30. I was like
37?
Yes.
No traps in that first 10-foot block.
He sees all the traps.
You can see that now that if people are up by you,
Sees
you're
everything.
10 feet in,
Eventually
you can see that
He
the
sees, like, every
passageway
grade of
goes
dirt.
at least another 60 feet
Microscopic.
from where you are.
It's to affect him, and he's like, everything is a trap now.
So 33.
He becomes like
33.
germophobic.
Nope.
Like, just
It's a trap.
I'm gonna just roll every 10 feet and keep telling you numbers, and then until we get to the end. It's a 29,
No trap.
33.
No
Me
trap.
and Billy Bob are
You
playing
can see the
tic-tac-toe.
you can see the end now.
Okay.
From what you can see with your elf eyes, from this turning point,
Yep.
this goes 80 feet in this direction before it seems to open up into another chamber.
Okay. 35.
35. This is your 5th check.
Yes.
Hey,
Okay.
Hollis.
Yes.
While we're moving like behind him, because he's like moving like that, me and Billy Bob are just like on the wall beside us, just like playing tic-tac-toe, just like burning into it, just like X.
Ooh, 22.
I want you guys to roll opposing intelligence checks.
Oh, let's do.
See who wins the majority of the tic-tac-toe games. And what was that, Logan?
22.
22.
My
You're not
tic-tac-toeing
detecting
is
traps there.
beyond your
Seven.
comprehension.
I would like you to make a
Wow.
although wait, no, you're searching, so you totally do notice it at this point. So like the last, once you get up to like the last 20 feet of the corridor,
Yeah.
now that you know like what you're looking for with the way that that block moves,
Uh-huh.
you can tell there's another one here in the ceiling.
Oh, how nice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, we actually found something while I was schooling you at tic-tac-toe.
So I'm gonna begin since I have found no traps in this entire corridor.
Mm-hmm.
Is the ceiling thing that I'm seeing in the corridor, or is it outside of the corridor in the?
It's the last 20 feet of the corridor. You can tell now that you've seen the other one move, and with a good search check, you can see lines. You can tell that they're like basically like the exact how this was the exact dimensions of the corridor.
Yeah.
There's another one in the ceiling that
Okay.
is like a 20-foot long, 10-foot wide chunk
Well,
of
I
stone.
just rolled a 39 for my last search.
Is that to move it back?
It's in the
It's
ceiling.
in the ceiling, so it's gonna.
Oh, it comes down.
Mhm.
Okay.
So I assume what happens is it looks like it's like a big block, but it's probably just this staircase that comes down. But we got to figure out which side we need to be on.
Oh, okay. I should pay attention.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Oh, well-
This is just one of like the deadliest dungeons, and you guys are also under level. It's no big deal.
I know what I'm gonna do. How tall is the ceiling?
That's a great question.
Careful,
Say-
the dungeon might be sensitive about its height.
It might be.
Well, it can suck. It can suck my 6-foot frame.
What?
What?
Because I'm 6 feet.
What?
6.
What?
What?
6 foot.
What is he
My
saying?
6-foot frame, as in how tall I am.
Why
It's
is it-
it's sensitive to how tall I'm.
Why is
whatever.
it sucking your frame?
That sounded like it was going a different way.
I thought you were talking about carts.
I'm not responsible for what you
What?
understand. I'm
Are you
responsible
from the
for what I say.
Lollipop Guild or something?
A lollipop kid?
John,
What?
What is happening?
I don't know.
What are we talking about?
I'm trying to figure out how to
Different
not let
conversation.
everyone die in this dungeon, and everybody else is like,
Exactly. Because me and Billy Bob are having an incredibly intricate
Intense.
and
won?
intense
Battle of wits.
Yes.
Yes.
So Hollis,
Yes.
I'm like putting my O's, putting them into perspective, about to blow away Billy Bob's mind here, and I rolled a nice intelligence check of 2.
Nice.
What did you?
Got an unnatural 20.
He blows. You somehow just he blacks it out. You don't know how he did it. He surely is a wizard. Oh, it's just all X's.
It's blowing my mind.
All
how
right.
tall is the ceiling?
Okay. The ceiling, yes, it isn't giving me a specific height, but it's giving me specific details on how this works. So I'm gonna say that the ceiling is about 20-ish feet tall.
Can't you just run right up there?
What I'm trying to do.
Don't you have the spider climb slippers?
No, he's a ninja.
What?
Don't
You
you
got the
spider
spider climb
climb?
slippers.
Okay,
No,
so
he didn't.
Hollis,
You didn't sell us, did
the
you?
entire hall,
He's a ninja.
It's a magic item.
I don't know what
Like-
you're talking about.
Is it the walls
gave
that have
those to
scrape
you. Yeah,
marks on
spider
both
climb
sides?
When did you give them to me?
Does it have scrape marks?
While you were
Yeah, it has. If you really look, you
Dude,
can
we
see
found
the kind of
spider climb
scrape marks
slippers and we
along
were
the
like,
walls
these-
as well.
these are
It's
sick.
not
Um,
written down either.
In this, if you're talking about the last area where the vertical one is, yes, you can see that there's clearly vertical scorings.
Okay, so
Where this
I'm going to use
block is
my
moved up and-
spider climb slippers that I didn't know I had.
Are they on your sheet?
No one wrote them down. on the
Actually,
sheet we got.
they're right there.
Oh, we'll give them to him.
So, I'm going to. I was told that I had them because that was one of the sessions I missed back in the day.
Yeah, actually, I remember when you
And
guys
we all
found that
voted on
loot.
it too. We were like, those
Yeah.
go.
So
Like,
what I'm going
everybody
to do
was like, "It's a six-foot house."
is I'm going to climb to the top
You just
to
walk
where
right up
that
the wall.
20-foot section is.
Those are
I'm gonna
Spider-Man
go-
slippers.
I'm going to go
Yeah, but
to the
it's
very
solid
the
stone.
end that I came up to first. So not the end of the corridor, but the like as you're walking down the first part of the beginning of the 20 feet of stone.
Of this stone you just
Yeah.
identified.
So I'm going to climb
Okay.
up to the ceiling tip.
Yeah.
I'm going to take and knock on that end,
Okay.
and then listen to what the sound sounds like. And then I'm going to go to the other end of the 20 feet and knock on that end and see which sound is like.
So you're knocking
higher
on the
tone.
roof.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm knocking on either end to see which one sounds like a lighter tone, like a higher pitch.
Okay. Give me a listen.
Everyone, listen.
Oh,
The acoustics
So
in this
while
room.
he's doing this, can I just kind of be like looking around at the wall, seeing if there's another one of those
So I get a
stones?
9.
25.
Go ahead, roll spot. Search.
Since we know
25.
what those
Okay.
There's tic-tac
On
toe
the
That's
far
not-
end, away from the chamber,
14.
knock, knock, knock,
19.
What?
19?
and it
27?
sounds nice. You do not notice any other specific buttons. Okay. Sounds like solid stone
On both ends or just the one end?
on the first one.
Alright, then I'm gonna go to the other end and say, everybody come down here and listen to this.
Now listen to this. Now listen to this.
Now listen to this.
Listen to that beautiful music.
15 on that one.
As far as you can tell, it sounds exactly the same.
Does anybody else hear any differences?
I got a 22.
I hear the ocean.
I got an 8.
I got a natural 1. I hit my head
So,
against the
does
wall.
Contra hear anything different? Because he rolled a 22.
He said no.
Since you guys are, right down there by the chamber, how about I describe it to you? Since it's just, an open
I'm on the ceiling, so.
thing.
We're also spilling light into it, so.
Yes. You have light. You
I
can
might
see
get
into
lucky
it.
and get missed by the thing that's gonna
Let me go ahead
attack
and
us, and then I'm just gonna go.
check it out here. So let's pretend that we have 80 feet of map here to work with, which
Okay.
we do not. You could be lying off the screen, aren't I? Should I reset it?
Sure.
We moved on.
Oh no, it died.
We get
Oh,
XP
no.
from that one.
Yeah.
The mighty wizard knocks over his
1200
foes without even knowing.
100 XP each for that.
He was a mighty foe until he got his due.
What? Were you trying to rhyme?
No.
What did he
That's about
say?
as good as Tim Brandon either.
Who?
My father-in-law, Tim.
What did he rhyme?
It was so bad.
What did
I don't even want to repeat it. He was trying to make a limerick for Hans. He failed epically.
I'm like really curious now.
I'll tell you after.
Oh, it's got a wiggle.
A swiggle.
That's right. The dungeon is just really crappily built.
Man, this is real shoddy work.
It is.
Wow.
The lack of craftsmanship.
It's almost as if someone just sat down and drew this on.
Is that supposed to be an A
Drawn
or an
lines.
E? It makes sense to be an A, but it doesn't look like an
It's in the shape of a giant axe. I get it.
This room, it looks quite roomy.
This is my thoughts
It's very
right here.
roomy.
A. Really?
So
Not
much
really.
room.
Just
Oh my goodness.
ready, random crap.
Is Kaiser in this room? Did we find him?
Yep.
Yeah.
He's laying there under a glass coffin.
Oh, somebody kiss him.
You're
Say what?
cold.
Who's kissing
Huh?
You okay?
Cold.
No, I'm good. I
What?
was
Who's
just trying to
kissing
make
We were
a.
joking about if Kaiser was in this room,
Oh.
but in a little glass chamber thing down.
Yeah.
We have to kiss
Are you
him.
glass
getting
coffin.
character?
Yeah.
What's
Oh.
happening?
Snow White style.
Watching you think man hurts me.
What?
The giant coffin.
The gears.
Because it's 575, right?
There we are. All right.
For
That is a
for
little bit of a
haiku.
rough sketch.
Oh, yeah.
I think it looks great.
But that is it.
I said haiku and then 575.
You can see that it is riddled with skeletons.
Yay. Skeleton.
Some of them are wearing scraps of rusty armor. All of them are missing chunks of their bodies.
Oh, she was being very literal, I guess.
There are some scratches and scrawls on the wall randomly. Meaning it's possible, these people were trapped in here maybe. They died in here. Who knows?
Trapped in here.
There even seems to be, marks on some of the bones. Anybody got heal?
Yeah, I do.
No.
Yeah, I do.
Surely
Wait,
I
do you
did.
think Spice
Yeah.
came down?
Oh. This is a trap.
Fang
This is a
moves
trap
back.
room.
Well,
This is another Indiana Jones.
This is
trap.
no. This is a trap.
The wall
Like
moves back.
the wall.
I got 25.
No, the wall comes
On
out of
heal.
the ceiling
And traps you in there?
and just traps you in this room.
Unless I
It
got a
spikes
heal
up.
check.
What's the other
or
wall probably
16.
Yeah.
Alright,
and then
looking
you
at
double
these,
trap. You can run back out.
I
So
got
we need to
a
we hear
26.
scraping, we need to run back and
you can tell that they have been gnawed on. You can tell that they're human tooth marks.
Well, these people ate each other.
Cannibals.
So
You're not
maybe
sure
they did.
if these are previous people that have quested for the globe, or maybe they're Sathagwa's cultists. There are images of the demonic god along here. Over here, right here. Yeah,
Mummy Lord Part 2.
that's right, Mummy Lord Part 2. In the
Electric
form of a beautiful orb laying on that dais.
Hang on, we didn't get there that fast, did we?
This seems like it's a
You detect evil.
Wow.
I'm just saying, even if you're not detecting evil, you can like feel evil radiating from in that direction.
There is an evil presence in this place.
Contra senses it too.
Yeah,
He's
nice
also a Jedi.
glowing globe is right there. Beautiful. But yeah. What you got? What you got?
Before we move into the room, I say, Zilcroft, I have a favor to ask of you.
What's that?
Will you send your psi crystal to the other end of the hallway so that if perhaps the wall begins to move back to trap us for some reason, your psi crystal can talk to you, you let us know, and then you leave.
Actually,
Also, can it hit the button?
one of your life form.
I don't
things
know if
would
it can
do that.
push that much
I
weight.
mean,
Construct.
How whenever I pushed that stone into the wall, how heavy was that?
It pushes pretty darn easily.
Well, I mean, I have a 16 strength, so is it
You wouldn't
easy?
have required any strength to like
Okay,
push it.
so it's very light.
Yeah.
So like a mage hand can do it.
Yes, a mage hand could push it.
So could his psi crystal push it?
Probably.
Okay,
Alright, I'll do that then. That sounds
just
like
so
a
we don't
decent
get trapped in here potentially.
plan. Sounds like a decent plan.
The Psy Crystal's like, what's going on, champ?
Wait,
what are we doing today?
So
As long as the bard
what I'm
plays,
thinking
plays a
This is
song.
a literal trap room. So the wall behind us slides down that 20 foot, and then the big wall slides all the way back, and
Yeah.
then traps us double in here.
Yeah.
So if the psi crystal's out there, he can push the wall, and it'll come back out.
Okay.
So we're not
Yeah.
trapped 60 feet down.
I
the
like
hallway.
that.
Oh, okay.
It's a good idea.
Good.
I also
Now,
have Dimension
6
Door, so I
is
think I can
smarter
also
than
get
it
out
looks.
How far can you dimension door?
pretty far.
Because we'd have to have at least 85 feet to not be trapped in the wall.
I'm pretty sure it goes a couple hundred feet.
Okay. But you'd have to know the exact distance to not.
Hey, you guys got your minis? I guess you don't, do you?
No, they should all be here.
They should all be in there.
I see one.
Yep, there's me.
Mine's very plastic
So,
and
drawing maps here, people.
Plastic.
Miniatures.
Yeah.
probably should have taken mine with me because they're too like flimsy to be put in the box like that.
Or have a case.
Are they in the box?
Or have a case like this.
They should be, yeah, because I left them here last time.
I typically keep Silas in a little AirPod case.
I usually keep mine in this box with my die, and so
Oh,
it
that's
can't,
nice.
get smashed.
I like that.
But I just left them here.
Yeah, I
It
just
was
completely
easier for me to
forgot.
Is
transport.
that you put your mini in here in a case like this? So you
Well,
can, like,
mine
so
is
it's clear.
special, so
Speaking
I
of your
put-
special one, here he is.
Yay! I'm happy. Hollis, I detect evil on the dead.
On the dead things, they are not detecting as evil.
Okay.
Just the globe area is detecting as evil.
Got it.
I'm gonna begin studying that
Begin studying what?
the globe.
Okay, I want to know physically where you guys are. So
Cool.
let's get these miniatures.
Well, I mean, I'm on the ceiling.
In fact, like let's just pause until we have all the miniatures. I've managed to find half of them. I don't necessarily always remember.
Does the
what
does the
everyone
ceiling
used.
change height when we get into the main room?
Drow?
No.
There's a drow in here.
So.
That's one of my
yours.
heroes. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
dude.
escape guy.
He can hang out.
That's the one with the chain whip, right?
Yeah.
He says,
That
have
might have been
you checked for traps like right before we came in?
I've checked all the way down the corridor. So I assume
So-
yes.
So
But
there's not a spike trap as soon as I step down
Okay,
there?
who are
as
we
far as I
using?
know, there's not.
We need Zilkra.
There's
No, I
Let's
really,
get down there.
I
I don't
honestly,
Okay,
I
don't
honestly
think
think
it's
it's
like
literally.
no, he wasn't using that.
because they would be
He was
easy.
using
I think it's
it.
I think it's
I
literally
thought
just
he
a
was
trap
using it for
room where they
constructs.
shut like they.
Hey,
I
Zon.
feel like
Yeah.
once we
Is
touch
this
that,
you?
it's going
Or
to
is this your
trap.
construct?
Well, probably.
Oh, that's one of my constructs.
That's
What
why
were
the
you
side
using?
I was using the little
outside
dude with
to
the cape.
push the button back.
Then Jake could also.
Little
just
dude with the cape.
dimension.
Doctor Strange looking guy.
But we gotta be
Oh,
really careful with the dimension door because
I mean-
if we don't go into a space where we can all fit,
He was using this.
Well, no,
So
he
it's
could
not
just
that.
go there and then
Yeah,
press
this-
the button
this-
and let
this
us
guy,
out.
right? The flowing cape.
I'm
Yeah.
saying for the 20-foot thing because we don't see it.
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
Doesn't that look
We
like
need
Doctor
James.
That's
Strange?
the issue.
Oh, yeah.
We don't know where we don't know
Yeah,
if the same button
What were you
controls
using?
the one that comes up and down.
Yeah.
Because there's a 20 at the very end of the corridor. There's a 20-foot block.
I think I
like
had been
this
using
that looks like it
the-
comes
the-
out.
I feel like that
Monk
just
lady
drops
with the red outfit.
and then it closes in slowly.
I know, but if it doesn't, then we need to try to figure out.
I thought about
Because he would just have to dimension door all of us out. That's how it would have to happen. If we
Is
got
that the one you're using?
That's why the Cypress is outside.
You're
and
the
press
tall
button.
lady with the staff.
Oh yeah, but I mean, you could just dimension door out of here and press.
Yeah, I
the button.
think so.
Yeah, but what if it's like a limited amount of time, and the Cypress is already out there on the button?
Yeah, I mean, there's that too.
Which one?
I'm sure these.
How many warrior babes do you have?
A lot.
One of them.
Not that one.
Not enough.
Also,
Has his wife a lot.
I need
Also,
all
I
the
was
men
wondering-
warriors.
Guys, this room seems really dangerous.
So are you guys going in the room? Or are you just like
I'm on the
looking at it real
ceiling.
good?
Sir,
That doesn't mean anything. Are you on the ceiling in the room or out of the room?
can I see how tall the ceiling is in the room compared to the hallway where I'm at?
It doesn't really say anything, so I'm assuming same height.
Okay. Just for now, I'm gonna kind of look down at the party and ask, should I go into the room and stay on the ceiling?
I say we send a construct in.
Well, okay.
Then when we just get smashed,
But what I'm
if it
saying
triggers
is,
a trap,
listen.
Yes.
Now, I will be honest with you. I agree with that.
which would be
but
worse.
Listen, last time that happened, nothing happened. We walked in and almost got vaporized because
That's
it
true.
responded to a living
A
thing,
living thing.
not a construct.
That,
How
So we have
about-
to be careful with that.
that is a good point.
And plus, if the trap goes off, we would get smashed in this hallway.
Not
You're good.
necessarily. Depends on-
So
Right.
should I climb in on the ceiling or not?
Sure.
Because
gonna
I don't,
say-
I don't really know what else to do.
I'm gonna say yes. I say
Okay.
go for it.
So I'm going to go around the right side, like on the ceiling wall area. Yeah,
On the wall?
Yeah. because I've got the spider climbing shoes, so
So
I'm
you just
gonna
walk
climb.
around on the ceiling.
Yeah, I'm gonna just kind of like survey. I'll make a spot check
Okay.
since I can see into that far corner that we couldn't see from the hallway.
Yes.
If they don't reach it.
Nat 20, which gives me a 31 with a nat 20.
Nice. Yeah, just you see more frescoes of demons cavorting and stuff. Nothing else really of note over in that corner.
Okay, so it's just the evil orb.
Mostly just seems to be a room full of skeletons and a dais with an evil orb.
Do the skeletons have anything?
Rusty, old metal and weapons, armor.
Can
It's
Contra naturally
garbage.
see invisibility?
No.
You should
I
definitely.
can see illusions, but not invisibility.
Hmm.
I'm also
So then-
immune to all charms and compulsions.
So then, how do you ever see me when I ghost step?
I don't think I do unless I can see with a normal spot check.
I was told you could see me no matter what I did, even with ghost step.
Well, I mean, Ghost Step only lasts.
I mean,
like
if
6
it's an
seconds.
illusion, then I can see.
I literally turn invisible.
Then
It only
I
lasts
don't
6
think I
seconds.
can see it.
Hey,
Okay.
Wallace.
We might have
'Cause
done
I-
that wrong before.
As soon as he steps through and everything seems to be fine, I'll step down into the skeleton pit.
I will also.
And I'll start trudging through.
Just
the den.
before
I will also
everyone
step
steps,
down there.
before
Contra
everyone
would go
steps in, he's the first one to step on the floor. So let us be careful.
Alright, so you two are now in the room on the floor.
And then I also step in there.
I guess.
Because I don't like the idea of getting smashed.
Yeah, I would.
I'm the guy with the white cape.
You're the white cape guy.
And shit.
I'll also join.
I don't want to be in
Feeling-
the bag.
I'm the reddish person.
No, I said I don't want to be in the bag.
You always in the back.
I know. No, I'm not.
Pulse is just like, whoever goes in last gets smushed.
Or he's just gonna save his wife. Maybe. Everyone else is dead.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so Jenny going in. Well, is anybody staying out in the corridor?
The psi crystal is staying in the other room
Right,
next to
I
the...
get that. Alright, so everybody's at least in now.
So now we can start the encounter.
Nothing happens. You're all in the room.
I
So-
move towards the orb.
Yeah, we
already
crouch over to the orb, and then we take a little bag of sand, right?
No, stop it.
And we put a little more sand in
Just
the
to be
bag.
clear, the globe, is literally probably the size of like a globe.
Okay.
Like, so it's like this big.
So we get a lot of sand.
Yeah, I was say a little
I'll
bag
just
of
put my
sand,
hammer.
not cut it.
A
This thing
bowling
probably
ball.
weighs
20-pound
yeah,
bag.
like as much as a bowling ball.
I choose to now walk on the ceiling.
Weren't you already?
No, I was walking on the walls. Now I'm walking on the ceiling. So
Oh,
I'm literally just upside down right above you guys.
Okay, so,
So-
you're over here. We'll just. Yeah.
What shenanigans will
That
ensue
Right,
in
so
the
Zach,
progress?
you said you want to approach the orb.
I do.
I'll go with him, and I'll have Dimension Door ready.
Is the sense of evil growing as I
Grows as you approach.
Yeah.
Oh,
We hold each other.
chunk chunk.
Uh-oh.
A pressure plate depresses beneath the two of your feet.
Oh no.
And anybody that can make a DC 10 listen check,
Probably
which
you,
I believe is literally anybody.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yep.
Oh
Yep.
no!
Yeah.
Begins to hear a grinding sound from back up the hallway.
Should I put my
Hey.
rod?
Zilcroft, tell your psi crystal to hit the button.
Hit the button.
Sure.
Who the
Yeah. Hit the button. Hit the
Hold
button,
on, I got
please.
promise.
Didn't he say his name was Damien? Yeah, Damien.
Yeah, his
Why
name
do
is
we even
Damien.
have
Damien,
that?
hit the button.
Hit the button!
Hit your butt, Damien.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, what? Zach,
It's
Zach.
the crystal.
Well,
Crystal has
it's
a
like
button.
that scene in the office.
Yes.
Hit the button! Hit the reverse button!
Backspace.
Okay, actually, yeah. When you tell Damien to push the button, there's like about
Get off the plate.
6 rounds. Not 6 rounds. There's like 6 seconds where you hear like the grinding continue, and then it goes, then it stops, and then it starts again.
Oh no.
Do we step off the
I was
plate?
gonna say, well, no, you don't do that. But I was gonna say, you saw the block. You can see the block here. You saw it start to descend, stop,
it goes.
and then it went back up.
Oh,
Ah.
Oh my
Zion,
gosh.
you are so OP. Oh my gosh.
I'm so what?
OP!
Oh,
You just saved us all.
You just saved the party. Because we could have got smooth.
that was just Damien.
We save you from.
Damien just doing what he
Yeah, great idea. Zion.
It's like pushing that button's pretty sweet. Might press it again.
Yeah. By the way,
Yeah.
Damien looks
Zion's
like an
ideas
Adventure
are always
Time
great.
character.
It was all Zion's idea. He did everything. All the work, all the brain power, everything.
I know, right?
Actually-
He's so good at games.
You know, I think that 6 kind of had a little bit to do with that creative process.
He's giving you credit.
Thank you, Zilcroft. And screw everyone
But
else. in the
mostly
party.
Damien.
What?
The crystal with 9 IQ. No, I'm just
Damien's like, yeah, no, if pressing the button one time is good, pressing it more must be better, right?
No.
No.
kidding. No, Damien.
No, stop.
No, get away.
Okay.
Damien doesn't have it. Wait.
So what are we gonna do about this orb?
Does Damien have like free will as a psi crystal?
Oh, hell yeah.
He does.
He'll
So,
mostly do what you say. I
Here's the
mean,
thing.
You know what his
like he's a chunk of your
you
personality.
know his personality is? His personality like type?
Yeah, what was it?
It's
again?
hero.
Yeah, it's hero.
So he's like
Yeah, he's always up. He's always on.
Listen, here's the thing, right? I can only imagine if an evil orb gets touched by a lawful good character, it's probably gonna really mess him up. So, since I'm the closest to evil that we have, I
Oh my
think I should be the one to grab it.
I don't know. I might be
about
closer.
that.
Do you know how many people I've just vaporized just because, and how many things
I
I've
think
just
he's just
killed
talking
mercilessly?
current alignment.
That's no one of the Luminous Order should speak.
Wait.
Yeah.
Just because?
Just because just...
I wasn't a knight of the Luminous Order then.
Well, you are now, so you can't talk like that.
As far as you know.
Oh my gosh.
I can relinquish it whenever I feel.
Yeah, once you
You know
become
what?
a-
Just
You're
to spite
fired.
you, I'm gonna grab the orb.
No! This happened before!
I see
Here
them.
we go.
Are you
Hey,
Alright.
wait. As I see him grabbing
Is
for
he
the
gonna stop
orb,
me or something?
as I see him grabbing for the orb, I fire an arrow and slap the orb with it so he doesn't grab it. And then I start running toward the orb.
I'm gonna trip him as he's running.
Wait, are
Alright,
you?
well,
on the ceiling.
He's on the ceiling. I will say this though: firing an arrow at the orb does literally nothing. It just blank glances off.
As soon as he does that, though, I would be like,
frightening.
"What?"
And then I run, and jump.
All right, if you're still gonna try to get it before him, I would like opposed dex.
I hope you all both grab at the same time.
I mean-
we both get the same number, like miraculously.
All right, so
I'm
reflex
praying for
save or just
Yeah.
a dexterity throw? Just a dexterity thing.
Just straight up dex roll.
If you all
All
die,
right.
I'm gonna be really.
Oh, literally, he just has to roll higher. than
He's
you.
like,
Yeah.
he's like running down the
All
wall.
right, ready? I don't know what I rolled.
Thank you.
You ready?
3, 2, 1, go.
10.
Oh.
What do you subtract? Because of your.
I've got 0 dex.
I got a 10.
Oh!
All right. So yes. I was like, no, you go get it, I get it, and you both reach out and touch it at the exact same time, and that's when things are not so great. Lightning explodes everywhere.
Oh no!
Both of you are
Take
not
full
allowed
damage.
any save. Yes.
Now, can I
no.
use my where's it at?
Good thing I have DR.
Uncanny dodge to dodge half of it.
I'm not allowed to say it.
Please
so.
tell me it's a
I
will save
might.
versus
Uncanny-
I'm probably gonna
Uncanny
be
dodges for like.
All right.
flat
I
foot.
will. So yes, some
That'd be crazy.
serious
I don't
ass
have-
lightning arcs out and hits the two of you, and then it like explodes out of your bodies and just branches into everyone else
Oh,
in the
chain.
room.
Oh,
Uh,
So I will
thank goodness I
require
healed
a reflex
myself.
save from everyone that is not touching the orb. And I'm going to start to roll me some d6.
Least dexterous
A
and the
reflex
most
save?
dexterous person are getting
No.
hit with your lightning.
Wait, what is it? Reflex?
This is a spell.
Okay.
I think that
It's
is
a spell track.
So I only got a 12.
Ooh, I rolled amazing.
I got a 6 because I'm a cleric.
Maybe
So
I'll
what
go
happened
down.
is
I got
rolled-
24.
I will just tell you guys
I
what
got
the
a
save
19.
is.
I rolled.
It is
No, wait, I got a
reflex
10.
Save
I forgot
DC 18.
Yeah, I got a
I got
19.
24.
Would I have made it?
Yeah, I rolled
Yeah.
a 16.
And you have evasion, so you would have dodged all the damage.
I failed.
Alright, so we got
I
hear
two.
2 fails.
Hit by
Okay.
lightning
3 fail.
again.
Woof. Okay.
I'm probably
Unfortunately, the people that are not touching the orb only take 96 damage.
What?
96, not 96.
Not 96. 96 damage.
Jerry immediately just becomes distraught.
It's like, I would have died too.
I was like, oh damn, even I'm glad I saved it.
We're gonna take like
Are you trying to
like
kill me by
13,
lightning?
14
No.
Wait,
damage.
so 4 of us didn't
It's
say
just a
that.
happy coincidence.
Yes. 4 of us didn't
I
save it.
didn't say
2 of us
Yeah,
didn't get a
it's
save.
totally
I'm
not like I explained anything.
There we are.
Yeah.
Alright, 96 damage.
Oh,
Alright, so if you
See.
were not touching the orb and you made your save, you are going to take half of the number. I roll.
Oh gosh. 96 is 54, so if there's any extra and he rolls max, I die.
He's not gonna roll max.
You never know.
You're just gonna be a little
Okay.
blasted.
I don't like
those.
I'm very
There's a
scared.
1 in a million chance I will die.
The one thing that I'm the best at and I can't do anything about it.
You're just gonna be a little microwave turd blossom for a second. Alright? It's gonna be fine.
Wait, can I
roll-
absorb the spell?
Dang it.
That'd be funny.
I rolled a 35.
Okay. Didn't matter.
35.
35.
That's only a little over half my hit points.
How much damage does that guy take?
35 half
How much are you rolling? How much are you rolling?
17.
Wouldn't you like to know?
100d6.
I'm currently at 8.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, I'm at 18. Boom. I only took 12 points of damage.
Can I play my Dove's Heart and start
Yes, please.
having fast healing 3 for a minute?
Let's, yes, but let me resolve all the damage first.
Well,
Thanks a lot.
time for some
You're welcome.
spontaneous castings.
So do they have the orb then?
We'll see. We might be just skeletons attached to it.
Oh, he's still doing your damage, isn't he?
Yeah.
It's 3,000 damage.
Oh no!
I hope you all have
I'm
insurance.
screwed.
You should have just let Silas
I'm
take it.
What's your max HP?
Do you have medical?
I have 54 hit points, so if 64 will kill me.
Gotcha.
You prepared to lay death?
person.
Yes. I think.
Yes.
Maybe if we shock you again, it'll.
Defibrillate you.
No, I'm dead.
We could lay your body on the orb.
I can put a call lightning into you.
I have full belief that I'm probably dead here.
Oh no.
You guys both take 61 damage.
Oh. What are you at? What's that negative?
I'm at -7.
Oh my gosh.
I run up there.
Don't touch you or.
No.
That's what they're
Wait. All right, now
No.
I don't want to say this, but I feel like I have to be fair. Isn't it if you take 50 points of damage or more from one single source, you have to make a save?
No.
That's melee attacks.
Melee attacks.
Just melee attacks?
No.
Yeah, that's just from physical attacks,
Okay.
not from spells.
So I'm gonna start playing my Dove's Harp for it lasts for a minute,
And-
fast healing 3. So
A spontaneous
Yeah.
cast, another fourth
So
level
does
spell
that, I
into
would
it.
let her use up her fast healing first.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because that's
How
making
long
everyone
do
30.
you get fast healing?
for a minute. So how much? would
That's 10 times 3.
So
That's 30.
30 hit points the whole party.
That's some awesome bard heals right there.
Does that help even if you're above half?
Do we get that right away, or do we
Yeah.
have to wait?
It's on your dove harp.
It has to specifically
Is
say
it-
that it only goes up to half.
Oh.
Yeah, I was saying.
I thought that was just fast healing.
No.
No, that's only a restriction placed on some things.
Yeah, it's specific.
Oh.
Paulus,
Okay.
do I have
Most things that have
the
fast healing,
orb?
it's just fast healing. You have obtained this now that the trap effect has gone off.
Mm-hmm.
It's not glowy anymore,
Mhm.
and you can tell it's just a crappy trap orb.
I gotcha.
But is
Which
it
you
worth
both
money?
had to set off. Just had to.
I mean, I guess it's like
That's why I'm king.
it's made of glass.
That's
Yeah.
why Zilcroft should be in
Or
charge.
It might be worth
Six.
money.
Zilcroft king,
6.
silence,
wants that.
0.
I
What-
demote
what's
you.
It
metal?
definitely can be filled up with a chain
I mean, this
lightning
wouldn't have
trap.
happened if Zilcroft was king. So
What's
I have a
what's
healing
What I would have done with the
Um,
orb is I would have had like, I would have
Just
Yeah,
all
for
three
what's
charges
it made out of?
separately.
I would have like put it
Glass?
in another dimension and then taken it out and throw
how
it in.
finely crafted?
Good.
I mean,
Good first
enough
roll.
to trick you into thinking it's an art.
Actually, you know what? I'd mail it to myself
Pretty
in a
good.
box.
Let's smash
without
it.
another box.
Firmly grasp
Now
it
you
in
get
your
a
hand.
big hammer. And then when it comes to my
Firmly
door,
grasp.
smash it.
It's pretty heavy. I mean, it's like a solid piece of glass that's,
Can we see
figure
through
out
it?
as a globe. Yeah. Now that it's not glowy, you can kind of. It looks like
I'm back at
it's
full
like
for
looking
my
into a
heal
crystal
belt.
ball. Everything is like distorted through.
I rolled really
I put that in the
well
bag
on
of
heal belt charge.
Okay.
hey, I'll get the Or you put it in the bag. Hold
Document that
I
as
did, if that's okay.
false
So
glow.
your
Yeah,
fast
I'll give
healing
it to you.
heals 30.
Hmm?
Your fast healing heals 30.
Yeah.
I'm back.
All right.
I only took 12 points of damage.
Good
I
job, you
saved
guys.
Yay!
And then I remember what happened, and then I remember what happened right before that, and I like grabbed Silas's foot really quick
Mm-hmm.
before he stepped off the pedestal and say, "Please walk around the trapdoor." I don't really have the brains to think right now. Everything's kind of fried.
Oh, you're fine. Come on.
6,
I
do you need
pulled
more
him
healing?
up. I'm like, look what we got.
A fake orb.
It's a big ball made of glass.
It's awesome.
Let's smash it.
It's basically the world's biggest marble.
So what?
I just want to.
Contra's just like, hey, those things are hard to make.
I have a hammer.
Hey, I have an idea. Could I take
so
the
bad.
orb since it's basically like just glass, right?
It's.
I put it in the bag of
Just to
holding.
say, let me say it for the
Is
20th
it,
time.
wait. Can
It's
I,
a big ball of glass.
by a big ball of glass, do you mean it's solid?
It is a solid piece of glass.
Hey, I have
Oh, wow.
sculpture.
So it's really heavy.
It's
not
super
a
heavy.
soap.
Yeah.
Hey, I have sculpture. I could like sculpt it into a beautiful self statue.
Hold on. Do you know how hard glass is to cut?
Does
Is it hard?
do you say this out loud?
Like, don't you have to have
No.
special tools?
This is between me and the DM. Can I sculpt it?
No, I put it in the bag
Yes,
of holding.
yes, start right now.
No, I put it in the bag of holding.
So I take the orb up to
I'm being sarcastic.
So I take the orb up to Zilkroth and I look through it and his face is like blown out of proportion,
Yes.
like
Yes,
and I'm
it
like, ew, Zilkroth. You gained weight.
Wow. So
Nice.
wait, are you saying that
Very
you
mature.
deny me the
Very
privilege of like trying to sculpt a statue out of it?
Yes, because
That's
it would
exactly what he's
take
saying.
literally days.
Well, why can't I take it with me then?
We
It
are.
already is taking it.
Oh, then I
Yeah.
can just do it whenever we're not.
That's what I'm trying to say.
What
Is
kind
that
of
I don't care whether or not you do that. You just can't stop everything, sit down in this corpse-riddled dungeon, and just be like, I'm gonna start carving on glass.
I mean, you could.
what?
We leave him here.
Can I do it over the days? I guess. I mean,
May I look at like the frescoes on the wall, like
actually make a
use my
Silas statue.
bardic knowledge to see like
Or maybe both.
what they're depicting?
Both of us.
Sure. Roll it. Do it.
For the castle. The castle.
Okay. For reals though.
That'd be cool.
So
We're putting that in
15?
the castle.
That's
It's
cool.
the Zilkroth and
15?
Silas like we're shaking hands.
That doesn't
Donald
seem to
Trump,
illuminate anything. You
Okay.
can just tell that there's a similar
I'm cool with that.
iconography to the Sathagwa symbols that were in the other altar room.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, are there any parts of this that we haven't discovered yet?
Well, we didn't go to the other hallway.
That's true. But this has to be the hallway that we were supposed to go to.
Or maybe that's what they want us to think.
That's also fair.
Because that just blasted us. And
All right,
killed
so I'm gonna tell everybody to go back to the room, go back to the corridor that's safe from the wall, and then I'm going to step on the plate and run.
Or maybe
What? We can just press the
before
button.
we
Why don't we
before
just
go-
do it along?
No, the button's in the wall. Whenever the pressure
Can
plate
we-
gets hit, the part of the wall that I pushed in, then probably slides out. So then if you push it back in, then it goes the other direction. So there's the pressure plate
You
that's in
sure
the
the
room.
button just doesn't come back out and you can just push it again?
Did it come back out when I pushed it
Can
in?
we?
Yes.
So it slid back out.
Yeah, it takes about 6 seconds, and it just kind of slides back into place every time you push it.
Okay, well, let me
Hey
double
Hollis,
check that.
before
All right,
we leave the room, could I
I'm leaving the room because
detect
I'm done with
secret
this room.
doors on like
I literally
the
almost
walls?
You
died.
can cast detect secret doors.
I guess
You
you
can
shouldn't dive
definitely
off the
tell there are
ceiling
no
and just
secret
stand
doors
this way.
in the
I was
chamber.
trying to stop
Okay.
this.
Is
boy
that
from
active
going.
for
Yeah, but he has
a while
this
after you
one
cast it?
Yeah,
I
just
well,
wanna
you
keep
can't
track of
dodge
that.
things. I thought I would be able to
Hey.
dodge
Later.
it, but since I was
Hey,
touching
Hollis.
Easy.
I just
it,
rolled
like an
for my
electromagnetic
first
conductor.
day of sculpting because
What?
I'm
No.
not saying that I
It's
feel
like
it
I
right
had
now,
butter
but
knives,
just
and
in
I went,
advance.
I wonder what
Can I do
happens.
that?
Can't roll in advance. If I shove this in a toaster.
Are
Okay,
you
so
serious?
Yes, I'm serious.
Can't just roll.
No.
the duration is
almost
concentration, or not concentration, concentration up
And I'm
to
like a little
1
fizzled.
minute /
but,
level,
like-
so 6 level.
Yeah. And I was like,
So you can maintain
On
it
6
for 6
minutes.
minutes
Yeah.
if you're concentrating?
Yeah.
For
I'll-
what?
I'll
do
do
you
that.
do that?
Yeah, I'll
okay,
do that.
cool.
Wait, for what?
She's
Detect secret.
detecting. She's cast detect secret doors.
Nice.
but I have to.
You weren't using it.
Cause just tell me, cause my brain's fried. I literally just lost my whole health
To be
bar.
fair, I roll for his health thing. Because if I tell him to roll to see if there's a secret door, then I'm telling him there's a secret door.
Right.
You know.
So just next time, just say, hey, walk
Although to
around
be
the room.
fair, I sometimes do.
I also
Yes,
did
no.
walk around the entire room on the ceiling
You
too.
did. And, well, she cast a spell. There is no secret doors. Period.
He was also spending the whole turn complaining about how he basically stuck a knife in a toaster. So
Yeah.
it was a nice long run-on sentence.
To be fair, you guys were running towards the toaster. You were holding a fork. He was holding a knife, and you both jammed it in opposite simultaneously.
and it was epic.
It was pretty epic for the dungeon. It's pretty pleased with itself.
No
that
regrets.
was a buttload of damage.
I have a
You
little
guys
bit of
took.
regrets, you know.
You didn't die.
I was 3 health from dying.
That's
All right.
like 1,000 years from dying.
That's not true at all. That's like 1 die roll away from
I'm
dying.
trying to keep
1d6 away
how long
from
you guys
dying.
been-
1d4.
Yeah,
Alright.
exactly. 1d3.
Keeping the
I'll
morale
say
alive.
it's been almost 2 hours since you guys entered the dungeon.
Goodness gracious.
I will turn right around and say, let's quest for that for the correct large piece of glass.
I mean, I'm now hanging out. I'm hanging out with the side crystal now.
Yeah.
He likes.
How's it going, Six?
Yeah,
Ready
what-
to do
hey.
some hero stuff?
Hey, he doesn't talk like a crackhead.
He does the Six.
That's not his voice.
He does the Six.
He just I'm gonna get
I
fat.
reach up and I grab the side crystal in my hand.
Uh-oh.
He's like, oh, the snuggles I always wanted.
And I just
You put him in your armpit?
No.
You should tell him that he did a good job.
sit here.
He saved our lives.
Oh, I'm waiting.
They're eternally grateful.
For what?
Yeah, nice, good
I'm
one.
gonna do the best that I can to like hide the side crystal.
Why do you want to steal it?
It's telepathic.
I know.
He just keeps talking to you.
Just so they can't see where he is. So
Okay,
if they
that's
say it,
fair.
like I want to hide him. So
fair.
you know, I'm
He's
gonna.
not perturbed
While-
at all by the
while-
fact that you're like.
While no one's
covering
paying
him up.
attention and no one's out here, I'm gonna try to, hide him. What would you like me to roll for that?
That's
Why
sleight
is
of
he
hand.
kidnapped?
I'm like,
Okay.
where's Zilkron's side crystal?
That's right, because
It must have
everyone's
gotten
paid so much
smashed.
attention to it in the past.
24.
Very noticeable when
24.
it's gone.
This is horrible.
Alright, you secret him away into your, the clefts
Back
of
pocket.
your robes.
Nice.
And he's like, oh, it's high times. I'm gonna pop out later. I'm gonna save the day.
Wow.
I start thinking about just like all the times that I've had with this side crystal when I didn't pay attention to it at all, but he was there.
That's right, he's
You know?
been there.
He was there.
He's just been silently appreciating your heroism.
Right. While other people were like, "Oh, that toaster."
So is everyone out of the hallway where they won't get smushed?
If
Yeah.
you want to be,
Yeah,
yes.
we all go back in
You
there.
all head on back up to
Yeah.
the little alcove
It's a
area.
good thing
I do it
Damien
like a
wasn't
jump
within
ninja
the
kick.
lightning.
I do a jump
He was
ninja kick
outside.
and kick the little button in the wall.
He was
Nice.
That would have killed any lower
so-
level character. I feel just like
Hey guys.
Damien's the same level as me. He's just.
Are we ready to go the
small.
other
He's just
way?
like-
Can
I
we go
think,
the other way
I
now?
think we're
Yeah.
going the other
That's
way.
what I'm
Okay.
doing.
Yeah, we're
Okay,
gonna
so
press the button.
as Six has now whacked the button, yes, it takes like another around 40 seconds, but yes, the whole thing.
Now while this is
Everything's
happening,
rumbling, moving.
I'm gonna move back against I guess it's erased. I'm gonna
I
move
erased
back
it,
against the wall just to the left of where the block is sliding in like this.
Yes.
I'm gonna go here, and before the wall actually goes past the crack, I'm gonna use sleight of hand and take the side crystal and just toss him into the corridor.
Wait, what?
Oh wow.
What?
Okay.
He's pissed me off for the last
What?
time.
Hey,
What?
Hey, you
What?
get the dex.
Oh.
Hey,
Oh,
he gets the dex.
He doesn't know what I'm doing. I'm just throwing him in there.
He gets the dex.
I mean, he's not an idiot. He knows that the corridor is dangerous. I'd say he doesn't want to go down it.
Right, but I'm waiting till it's like.
So it's just that exact
And then-
moment where he couldn't do anything. I'll give him a reflex save to avoid death, but he's gonna have to.
He-
do
You
that
want me
it
for
to,
him.
says-
roll
it
a
says
sleight
he
of
has a
hand
plus-
and
yeah.
then a strength?
Hey,
No, you won't need strength because you're surprising him. But yeah, the sleight of hand.
Damien has a +3 dex.
Yeah, roll a reflex save for him.
Oh wait, let's see.
Do I get a spot for this since we're all just standing there?
Yes, you can spot versus
Oh.
sleight of hand.
Can I also do it?
Yeah.
16. Wait,
They're gonna see it easy.
just dex, flat dex.
No, reflex save.
Oh, reflex. Oh, okay.
32.
Oh yeah, that'll be.
I
16.
got like a 12.
He doesn't get it.
All right, so yeah,
I got a
he
12.
clearly throws a rocker crystal, just right as there's maybe 6
Aw.
inches left as the thing is going by.
So I don't know what it was though.
I mean, unless you are really familiar with the way that specific rock crystal thing looks.
does it go in slow motion and it's like
But to be fair, yeah, he is still psychic, and he's like, wait, no. Ah! No!
Right, so we hear him, right?
Yeah, everybody in your mind, you can hear his telepathic cries for help.
Okay.
oh
So-
For about 12 more seconds, and then you don't hear him anymore.
Yeah. So
No, David.
Contra's like 6. Did you just kill Damien?
Did I kill Damien? What do you mean? Who's Damien?
Hey.
The side
Wait a
crystal.
minute.
Side
Are
crystal?
you racist? Are you that racist?
Raises crystal.
Literally, He's a
Darn
creature.
silicon-based crystals.
Psych
I hate silicon-based life forms.
Can
I mean, I
can
didn't
I
much
sense
like him,
motive
but I didn't kill
on
him.
Oh yeah.
I just heard his screams.
Hey, it takes me like
and
a
his
day.
silence.
I'm
It takes me
standing
like
here.
a day
I
to
didn't
form
kill him.
another one.
I
Like
turn
another
around
copy
and
of
I'm
him.
like, what happened?
I don't know.
He
I just saw Six throw the psi crystal into the wall, and then the wall crushed the psi crystal. Damien is he's gone.
It takes me like a day to make him again.
I like not upset.
Yeah, I literally.
His spirit actually lives on.
Oh,
but, like his body.
Yeah, and as soon as you said it, I'm like, oh, he can come back.
His body.
No,
can be,
He is dead. He can make more.
Well, Damien's like actual like mind is still there though, because like he can retain information.
Is
Otherwise,
that
his
is-
character sheet doesn't make any sense really.
You're just gonna have to erase it and put another one on.
I mean, I've done that.
I'm just saying to you, like, you can make another one. It will have all the same stats, blah 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 blah. But he was also a unique personality born from your mind, and is dead. If you make another one, it's another one. It
Is that
will
how it
have
goes?
none of his memories.
Is that really how it goes?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I
He
didn't know
just
that.
killed a piece of you.
Yes.
Oh no, that's horrible.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's pretty creepy.
that's all.
I thought that
I didn't kill
thought
him.
he was just a
You just saved-
continuous.
You just saved our lives too.
I didn't kill him.
I say we annex 6 from the group.
I didn't kill him.
We gonna put that up to a vote?
And it's
Yeah, actually, we should. We should do a democratic vote.
Oh, that's a really good idea. Do it. I dare you.
Oh
We're
wait.
gonna kill him too.
Actually, we're
I'm
gonna
a half
have
a step from chaotic.
I'll
evil.
do it. I'll do it at the Luminous Order meeting.
Yeah, I
I
think
mean,
so.
I am too, but
Yeah, that's a good
that was,
point.
like,
Yeah, when we
mean,
get back to the
dude.
Luminous Order, you're being excommunicated. I guess you lasted a day.
Oh my god.
yeah. It's been several days.
You lasted a week.
He lasted a week.
You lasted a week.
Well, I guess my hopes were too high for this one.
I move on.
That was, like,
I'm like,
mean.
all right, I can't afford to deal with this.
Yeah.
I
So
didn't kill him.
we're back to where we were before.
You know,
guys have
I'll
the
be
forward
honest.
button?
Anybody could have clicked the button.
But it was you.
But it was definitely you.
Anybody could have clicked the button and saved him, and everyone just stood there for 12 seconds while he got crushed.
down the hallway.
No, we were all right there by the button. You could have walked out and went,
Contra slaps you. Like straight up as hard
I'm
as
gonna
you can.
dex. I'm gonna dex out of it. I'm gonna
Well,
be
I
honest.
would
Make
say
an attack roll.
Is
I got
this
yeah,
Logan?
it's an attack roll.
Is this Logan being a jerk to the party hours?
It is.
Just
Where?
wait. This is back in like 2016.
26,
Logan.
but it's a touch attack, I would say.
Screw
My
you
touch
guys.
is 21.
Sorry, Zion.
Pow.
You lost your friend.
What am I gonna name the new Cycrystal?
Ramian?
No, Damien 2.
It
No,
could be
I'm gonna name
ramen-
him Rain Man.
ramen noodles.
Ramen noodles.
Mighty Ducks.
I'm gonna
Mighty
name him.
Ducks.
I should name him.
Whatever you name him, I'm naming him
I
Mighty
should name him
Ducks too.
6 Sucks.
So after I guess Contra slaps me, I stand there for a second, and then I look back up and say, "So what does that mean?"
Stop trying to blame others for your choices. Stop expecting everyone else to fix your mistakes.
So everyone can just point fingers at me.
Yes, when you
When-
kill a party member, yes.
What did I do to kill him?
I saw you throw him into the stone.
Okay, did I crush him?
If you tie someone on a railroad, well, I guess railroad tracks wouldn't be a good example.
Bad analogy.
Yeah.
In question.
If you push someone off a cliff, yes, gravity kills them, but you push
Can
them
a
off the cliff.
Cycrystal not move himself?
I'm done having this conversation.
Zilkroth
We can
not
discuss
move
it
the
when we
Cycrystal?
exit the dungeon.
Agreed. Let's move along.
Hey, I had
Alright.
literally no idea what was happening. I was like, wait a minute, what? I was like, had
Just
almost no time.
suddenly-
You know how much time I had to respond to my friend being killed? Not
You
in
heard
the
him.
second.
No.
You heard him scream. Did you not?
When my friend dies, I don't
You
have
heard him
enough
scream.
time.
That's true.
So you
I mean,
heard
you
him
just heard him
scream,
scream.
but you didn't ask about what's wrong. You didn't ask him anything.
I say enough. We can put this behind us when we're through.
I climb on the ceiling.
Let's
All
bring
right.
it to the council.
Will the party survive the dungeon? Will Six ever reconcile with the group? Will Contra stop being a crotchety old man?
Hey.
Will Zilkroth ever overcome the horrible, emotional, crippling grief that he must be feeling and form a new psi crystal bond. Tune in next time for OrcSlayers.
Wow!